Alrighty, here we go. Check Twitter. Alright, Twitter's out. Let's see. D Live is up. YouTube's is up. Oh man. Okay, I gotta grab a charger real quick. Okay. That should. Okay, so Twitch is up. Wait for all the ad rolls to go through. Okay.
I didn't know you had ads.
Oh yeah, mini nerd. Became an affiliate back in February when we were still living in the apartment.
Casual Nerd Studios is now live.
And so
Streaming Danganronpa 2. Goodbye Despair.
I get
Danganronpa 2.
ads. I
Goodbye
can
Despair
I can accept
PT19.
donations and stuff now. So I'm good to go. Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I'd fallen to my knees. The feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my whole body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes. I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I had said that, I would have been. Would she have been comforted a little bit? As she was executed as a traitor, she would have been comforted a little. I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe it!
Good gracious, what a big surprise! As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nagito too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too.
Phew!
Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you need to rely on them.
Huh?
What does that mean? Does that mean now the annoying rabbit is gone as well, all the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone?
Hey!
Are you serious? We can leave this island?
I shall now
Yep.
present!
Congratulations. With this, I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. For you five who survived until now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for all your hard work. Are you really okay with that?
Hmm?
What do you mean? There are still 2 days left. If you're acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it. What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you say you five, like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left?
You.
Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball. Don't stay quiet, say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy and enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
No!
Well, you just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. The timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all your questions answered in one go. And then, you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
Huh? A new world? Don't go saying new shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
I'm just saying the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus.
Yeah.
While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island,
Shing!
Your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Creepy bear. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up until my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened until now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen. And bro, hey, what's going on, Mark? How you doing today, buddy? And buried deep in my sheets as if I were trying to hide.
Hi Komodo hype.
In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess
Gene is fixed.
Okay. Yeah, it was my my capture card program. Capture card came with like self-installing programs and stuff like that. And apparently that was lagging everything down. Gene, my computer, everything.
Hello mini nerd.
I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyway? How much is everything? If I leave this island, is everything going to end? Is there still so much we don't know? Our school memories, Future Foundation, Hope Peaks Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? And not just that, if we really are leaving, then where are we going? To Hope Peak Academy? That was my last night.
Waving hand sign raised hand. Waving hand sign raised hand.
That was my last night at Jabberwock Island, a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. I feel like I had a fun dream somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day, according to Monokuma. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by fear that I had never felt before. I fear like I'd been abandoned in this world, completely, utterly alone, with nobody left on this island. Kazuchi, Buihiko, Akane, Sonia, like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. Suddenly I couldn't believe anything, like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Ah! I rushed out of the college desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the college desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the college desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the college to escape. I told you I knew this was a virtual reality. I rushed out of the college desperate to escape the fear. I rushed out of the college. Is my waifu saved? When I left the college, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Hi,
I have to use the mobile app cause I have to stay in bed.
Ah, okay. Well, I hope you're feeling somewhat better, Maggie. Good timing. What do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus. What about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside the laptop. Huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial?
Nerd.
Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it. The restaurant. What the crap is going on here?
Waving hand sign raised hand waving hand sign raised hand waving hand sign raised hand waving hand sign raised
Does that
hand.
mean my waifu's saved?
Yo.
Hey, you're late. Is it true Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
What the crap? Hump, a coincidence you say. Wrong. That is the will of casuality guiding you.
Huh?
Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's go and watch play it. Yeah, you're right. What the crap is going on here?
I wonder who's watching this message.
Is it the trader from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. It
What
looks
a
like it
normal day
ended the
in
way I hoped it
Danganronpa
would.
2.
I know, right? If so, congratulations. It looked like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way you hoped it would?
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor? Damn it, it was just as Monokuma said.
Hey, hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer and even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that? Oh, what the crap? What are you doing here, Chunky? Enough with the useless talk. It appears there's still more. But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video,
How unfortunate.
then unfortunately, I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope that I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then.
Now then, let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak it so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean... Ow! Frickin' turds. Dr. Turds. The Future Foundation traitor must have known that truth all along. And so, I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I'm always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Dude, this is like Doki Doki Literature Club! Ow! That crap hurts. But now that I know the truth, I can look back on Monokuma's actions. I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. Only so he can lead you into unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma is trying to show that despair.
Exactly, haha.
Show that despair to someone. I said that from the very beginning that this is a virtual reality and stuff. I said it from the very beginning. It's in the book. I got the receipts. Perhaps that someone is. Beep boop beep boop beep boop. There you go. Geez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to Infinite Place is that message you found at Nezumi Castle.
Well...
Normally you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place, but since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It's probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami. That has nothing to do with me. You guys still think you're not gonna die or something? Stop it. Stop it. Don't. Must stop. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then I'll announce the password. 11037. That's the password that is written in Nezumi Castle. You have to use it to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished.
I
believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
Ah, you're gonna make me vomit. You're gonna make me vomit. Stop it. Ugh. This was Nagito's final message. That 11037, that number that Nagito said was the password. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter the ancient ruin. Hey, you're dead,
This
Mahiru.
game gets so good starting with the Nagito trial.
Yeah, I mean, the game's not even over yet. Man, you better hurry. I think let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right. Let's go. Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry up to the ancient ruin on the second island. I wasn't trying. What the crap? How did I wind up here? What? What the crap? This wasn't even the world. Good grief. Okay, you saw me. Usami. Pink waterfalls, what the crap? That was quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It's really safe to go inside. What's going to be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? You're dead.
Fool!
You're dead. You're
This
dead.
is totally normal.
Yeah, it's totally normal. And he's twice dead and now an alarm clock. No time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn,
I
right, that's
don't
our
see
last chance
anything
inside.
wrong with this.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's just a normal Sunday afternoon. You're dead and crazy. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills and chills and the kills.
Thanks for the food.
And you're still a dead pervert. If you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me? Oh.
Dumbass.
Hey, now's the time to fuck around.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Oh. The other waifu. You're dead. It's going to be alright. You don't have to worry. I'll protect you, my young master. Now then, let's go forward together.
Shut
Hey,
up.
Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's
You're
order.
fat and dead. Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is our leader's orders. Oh, you're sad and dead. Oink 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 oink.
What?
What was that? You're dead. Told her that you only understand piggy talk.
Hey, it's Nikon. I feel like I saw her kill people, but she's a nurse, so it can't be true. Probably just a dream.
Yeah, probably just a bad fever dream that you had, Maggie. You know, when you're under the anesthetics when they yanked out your tonsils. Said you were so cool and piggy talk.
In the name of my
I'm going to
family.
kill you.
Hajime.
Hajime, please, password, please. Oh. Yeah, I know. 11037,
It's
right?
gonna be fine.
There's no need for worry. The only thing
Hey, it's
beyond this
Ibiki.
point is
She's done
shining
hanging
future.
around.
Yep. And, Himiko is got her head on straight. Up in the future. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. Sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. I think it's got a virus.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way...
Huh?
Do you remember what that number is?
11037. Where did everyone
where
go?
did everyone go? Hmm? Everyone?
What? Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is the world. Illuminati. This world? What is it? EMP? Stage clear. I'll hope in the name of despair. End. Everything's glitching. Oh my god. Doki Doki Literature Club is coming for me again. Now! Gamer's backpack. Oh. Why? Why? I didn't want that. I am a sad panda now.
Hello Pixel Bob.
That literally just I literally forgot about the freaking the present you get, the gift you get at the end of each chapter and stuff. It'd be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It's actually shaking
I hate
around
this
there.
game. I take back what I said.
Yeah, that hit me right in the field. Just
I'm
kapow! The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. Couldn't stand very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun. I was feeling rather excited. I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting irregularities amongst irregularities won't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. Haha, you look like you're having fun. So, so that's what I assume. Do you like ships, right? Ships? That's right. That's it. This is a ship. So you just realize that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you wanted to you care to talk a little, the silence was starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. Underneath the thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor like this kind of a putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who are already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komadia. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me. So to share a room with a person like that, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? So what's your talent then? What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possesses? Huh. I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? But that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and impress those who possess talent, even though they know insignificant, they don't try and acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, the world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. And perhaps does that have anything to do with the reason why you're here? Born people make no contributions to the world, not even as a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. It looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do now that you've ended up like this? There's nothing you can do, right? Listen well. Using people is a talent too. It's now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about the ultimate despair? But how? I mean, I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now, it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking to someone as amazing as you. Then will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Hate? Then explain your hand. What the crap? Is that? What the hell? It looks like Junko's nails. What the crap? This. At the end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Heh 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 heh. Ha 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 ha. Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. And maybe that means it's becoming one with me.
That's not normal.
Yeah, that's not normal. Isn't it amazing? I've successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see, so you salvaged a body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy, because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power, and for that Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Huh? Look out the window, we're finally here. You're starting to see it. See it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on the island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I'm loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Huh, really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? What in the crap is going on here? Why does he have Junko's hand? When he left the school, he was fully intact. Hajime, huh? What is this? And this is the reason why I said it was a simulation. It's a door. There's a door. Huh? A door. Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, okay. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? Maybe so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else. I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but
this
then
game's story
why?
goes from 0 to 100.
Oh
real quick.
yeah, I can see that. It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island?
Ahem,
Testing, testing.
This looks
Mic check
familiar.
1, 2. This is a test
Kinda.
of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, welcome to Hope Speak Academy. But why would this place be Hope Speak Academy? And not just that, what is this graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Have any hands? What hands mean this? What is this? A normal classroom, there'd be a window, but instead there's just iron plate bolts in here. Try not. Basic iron. Hey, there you are.
No.
Something's not right here. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I know what happened in school. I don't like it. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. Like a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. Definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. This creepy place, Hope's Peak Academy, I've admired for so long. It's probably a building that Monokuma made to Starlight, just like the Fun House. Oh, that's right. That's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? I'll go and definitely clear things up. I don't like this. I don't like it. Not one friggin' bit. Why is there a big eyeball there? Oh, let me in. Let me in. I want to use. Let me use my Monokuma coin. Dang it. And they're not gonna let me go potty. That's not nice. Yeah, alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I brace myself cautiously and open the door. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of the door. There's normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo.
You heard the announcement and came here too? You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope Peaks Academy or something.
That is.
That cannot be possible.
Well,
You're right.
yeah.
Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hey, how does it feel to return to the way to Hope Peak Academy?
Why, you.
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 Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time? What a shock! I
That's...
just told you this is Hope Peak Academy.
Of course not.
Oh, wait, hell, that's true.
No,
I
no.
mean, it is. I mean, it's definitely Hope Peak Academy. Well, that's what's left of it, anyway. What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope Peak Academy fell into ruin.
Lies.
You're serious about that?
Stupid fool.
I don't believe it. Well, of course
Hmm.
it fell into ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went all this trouble to bring you to Hope Peak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic?
Fine, fine.
Oh, well, it's not like I did it for you guys.
Yeah.
Even you don't feel nostalgic. I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone?
Don't fuck
Yeah,
with
me. I don't like it. I remember lots of bad things happening in here. Enough with this bullshit. Just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I'm not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words...
It means I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin.
You.
What do you mean between?
Hey, hey, hey!
What do you mean made?
What's this?
Oh my, your mind's getting grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment, you're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
There's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you're going to be making life exchanges or anything like that.
Shing!
It's just a simple graduation exam.
Huh?
Then what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as a headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Are you sure
But on the other hand,
about
I'm worried
this?
whether you guys will be okay on that in the outside world.
So...
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh?
Why?
We're obviously going to get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
That's right!
That's annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast.
Hey,
Meaning you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives.
Damn it!
Enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
I've dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me.
Okay, I'm back. I was setting up my Twitch on my PS4 so I could watch here see you.
Oh, okay, cool. Even though you're on YouTube. Like, you're on YouTube? That's sacrilege. Maggie the Maxer only uses Twitch. Anyways,
Why
you
was
just like...
I on YouTube?
I don't know, I just saw that in some of those. But I was gonna say, you just like plug your headphones into your controller and stuff, that way you can listen. So please rest assured and strive to do your very best during your field trip. As usual, after leaving us with the cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting has changed, even the killing is finished, he was still the same as usual. What's going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, hey!
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy.
Hmm.
But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There's no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I want to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on this island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? Okay, hold on real quick. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Alright guys, Mini Nerd said night. She's gonna go turn on a movie and pass out. This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on?
Good night.
Oh, well, there she is. Damn it, why is this happening? Why? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become
Night
Hope.
Mini Nerd sleep well.
If that's what you were thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only human worthy of becoming Hope possesses amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born in this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with the effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? Yeah. That would make... I go, man, that makes more sense now. He always kept his left hand by his hip. Or in his pocket or something. And nobody forgot he was a nobody, that's all. I really am a nobody then. You shouldn't have left me alone. You should have just left me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this? How did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard!
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing.
OMG, yeah, he always used his other hand.
Yeah, now that I think about it and stuff, yeah, you never... When he did that and stuff, like, never saw his hand. I don't really get it. But is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved, so... Is that what it means?
Hey!
What the heck is Monokuma anyways? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Jeez.
If only Chiaki and Monomi are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we were really tricked by Monokuma? However, the Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on the island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monomi never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if they are our allies, they might just not be our... Even if there are allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiki said that she cannot betray the Future Foundation. But if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even just her being with us would have been a big help. What should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. We're gonna get out of here safely. We have to do that. We have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right.
I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself for poop.
Like...
We might have been able to learn something about Hope's Peak Academy about ourselves. I don't care. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine.
Hey!
Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damned island, right? If that's the case, then let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course.
Hell yes. He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happening at Hope's Peak Academy, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive, so we could just do that. There's no way we can stop now, but Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why do you say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we never choose to stay on this island.
Hey!
So what we're gonna do? Can we get started already? What are we even looking for? Do we even have to do we just have to investigate this weird ass building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all of our questions inside the damn building. But let's just go on ahead for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you're already going?
Jeez.
What's that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She's obviously didn't think about anything.
However,
It'll be fine. There's no longer any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
all right.
So we should just do our best as well. Like they say, it's not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at a green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez.
I kind of
You're
already took off
pathetic.
on our own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonya said, there's no more killing. We don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Now let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go ahead. I'll see you guys later. Just before Ryuko left the gymnasium,
Excuse me.
I should do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonya took a deep bow and left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonya? Oh, you nasty.
Miss Sonia!
Please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Simp. Kaichi chased after Sonya, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. Bit more I'm going to end. Can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we do now in advance is hope toward that hope. Even though I don't understand and a lot of horrifying things keep happening, for the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Hey, you. Bear.
I knew you could do it.
Old building, 5th floor, what the crap? Huh? That's weird, this hallway walk through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this one Kuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down.
This game is so normal.
Oh, it's definitely normal. There's a strange feeling to it now. As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me?
It'd be funny if someone joined the stream and said, "Why is the stream so buggy?"
Yeah. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect inside of this building to make sense. Oh, what's this? Is it a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with the history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's first, you ask? Depends on the person. So just as I thought, Monokuma made this, it totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. Picked up the manga on the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope Peak Academy history, narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope Peak Academy. Hope Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders in various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes it will not be able to make a progress with their research of talent. Okay, here we go. So they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general interest exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after a Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope Peak Academy is now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and begin further research of talent. To create Hope Peak Academy, Ernest's wish, a true genius who would become mankind's
Only 7
hope.
more days also.
Oh, crap! Ah, I forgot all about that. I need to go finish paying off my pre-order. I forgot. Ah, man. Yeah! I'm not gonna lie. That game is stupid fun. For as much crap and ribbing as I gave
The
you.
demo was so good.
Oh, it was. For as much crap and ribbing as I gave you about, oh, look at the freaking Persona 5 clone. That game was hella fun. The story was pretty good. The music was Every track was a banger. So I'm super excited to continue on. I'm curious like how much of my stuff will carry over. Alright, I just thought everything was going well. An unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest and most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, the tragedy.
The music was so good and all of your stuff should carry, they said.
Yeah, I'm just curious because I know the pins or the buttons, the pins, whatever. I think my levels will carry over. So. Okay, hold on. I need to see what day that is. 7 days. So that's a. Oh, hell
Okay,
yeah.
you have your Persona 4 shirt on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it finally came back into stock. I was able to get it. I don't know, I told you that, but yeah. Came home from work, or picked up the kids and stuff from their grandparents' house. Came home, and I mowed the hell out of my yard, because I didn't mow my yard for almost 2 weeks. It was bad. So I went and scrubbed it all off. I'm like, you know what? I mean, it's a clean start. Yeah. It's a fresh, I'm all nice and clean. Fresh start. Time to look fresh. So I immediately went straight for the Persona 4 shirt. Alright. That's right. It was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and it was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like the manga that's suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus these phrases are mentioned at the end of the manga. The tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic, there's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions names, so I don't really know the details, but you know, it'd be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The reserve department. The department was only built to only collect money. I was one of the reserve course students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again.
Shing!
And that's the thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey!
Why did you forget that you're a part of the reserve department?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Scarlett? How you doing tonight? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those reserve course students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself.
Welcome back to this totally normal game that has nothing wrong with it.
Exactly. You wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, that when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and you try to brush it off. I was expected of a reserve course student. Damn it, what the heck? Reserve department has been added to the Truth Bulletin section of your handbook.
I'm good, just ready to toss this bear there into a volcano and recreate its factory to send the new versions into the volcano in an endless death loop.
Good luck with that because he has, I believe last night we figured out he has 10 to the 60th power number of replacements that he can just pop into effect. Target seems pretty far away. If the production team had more time, there could have been a mini game here. Wait, what am I saying? Oh, broke the fourth wall. Armor and helmet. Did the map developers design this to reflect Japanese dojo?
Cause of the factory.
Oh, true. Oh, breaking so many of the fourth walls. Cherry blossom tree. Cherry blossom tree proudly displaying its full blossoms. Falling
What
petals.
do you think so far, Ka? Do you like this one or the first one more?
The first one was good. This one, I'm not going to say is better, but it is improving on the formula. Because the first one was good. I don't like the Hangman's Gambit in this one. I will give that one a demerit in this game. But other than that, the story is not better than the first one, but it sure builds on what they did with the first one and made it even better. I'm not going to say not better, but it builds onto it and makes it really good, just like the first one. Falling petals add to the elegance of the scene. If Yoko and Peko were here, they would be it would look truly picturesque. For their sakes, we will definitely go home. There's a shell post here. I guess that means they're used for training. Markers here. Each of them just traditional looking wood block key sticking out of them. I guess is there for show. And nothing particular looks like a clue.
Casual is one of the 2 streamers I watch right now that remains to keep my attention since my ADHD hit with the rest of the others.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh my, glad could help. Yeah, don't mind all the pixelation and stuff like that. That's all normal. This is everyday normal life and stuff. Nothing weird going here. Not like I'm in a simulation or anything.
What's going on?
It's always kind of creepy. I can't go to places I should be able to go to. Like some kind of rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's a wall or something.
Oh no, this a very normal game.
Yeah, it's a very normal game. This is the most real interaction you'll have in your entire life is in this game.
I hate that my ADHD has taken effect with the other streamers and all I can do is take a break from them until then, so it makes me sad when I see them go live and my brain just goes no, but other than that I'm good.
That's good.
I see no problem, this is just so real, the doors must just be locked.
Exactly, and like there's just an invisible bubble and stuff. Wait, this room's got a zebra print everywhere.
And that weird scene with Nagito, he just got his nails done.
Oh yeah. That's totally normal. Another manga here that's laying on top of the desk. This one, Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Huh. Wasn't The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy
Is
mentioned
it
in the other
zebra
manga
or is
too?
it giraffe?
It looks more giraffe now that you mention it than
Ultimate
zebra.
Despair must have just been the color of the nails.
Yes. So I hope the Academy went bankrupt and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, and most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, I'll be able to learn a little more about that incident. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made very heavy use of outdated stylized drawings, depicted characters, and solving mysteries. What is written here is, as the name suggests, Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in the event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Izuru is a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all the resources to develop him. Supposedly Izuru is a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding a superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Zuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such a rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Zuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students of the Academy were completely unaware of Zuru's existence. But Zuru who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrific incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by
Did you know that
Zuru.
in Hajime's profile in the game it says his chest size is bigger than Junko's?
Really? That's funny. Which is not true. Junko has got some junk going on.
Haha, yeah it is, I'm pretty sure it's a typo.
But that is really funny though. Were brutally murdered by Zuru. However, the incident did not end there. Academy tried to protect Zuru's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered that what the Academy did by making that knowledge public. It stoked the fires of reserve corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began, and that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to the horrifying, devastating incident. An incident that would be known as the biggest and most awful, most tragic event in human history. Works cited Danganronpa 0. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. What irony for a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is far too regal for society. It's just like trying to buy buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Damn it, he always has to lead with something so offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too. Looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Zuru, hope was simply mean talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department.
This investigation has so much backstory and really expands on the first game's plot.
Yeah, it really does. Here it said the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. And we're gonna have another trial. No tragedy host, but the biggest, most awful tragic event in human history is far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's this other student that isn't? Who's this other student that isn't Zuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident really messed up, but all this is doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. There we go. Rah! Rar! Rah! Rah! Rah rar! What the hell is this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like a mini freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. Should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Seen some movies before. It's a refrigerator for preserving dead bodies. At least that's what it looks like, but that's not possible, right? Keeping dead bodies in high school biolab isn't something you should joke about. But feels so forced, this idea should have been cancelled during development or something. What am I thinking? There you are, you little bugger.
Do you ever hate when you make a comparison to something in an argument, but people tell you to stay on topic even though your comparison may not relate to the topic directly, it still relates to the topic?
Oh yeah, that is kind of annoying. Because they want to say directly on there, they don't want any anecdotal evidence or comparisons and stuff like that. They'll go, no. We just want to stay with exactly right in the same lane. Feel like a plastic tire. Why is this left out like this? Clean up after yourselves, will you? There's something, another manga laying around here. It's time. Manga for more on the biggest and most awful tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one would be obviously about the incident. The biggest and most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? What was that incident really about? It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped I was right. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents.
I'm really happy you like these games.
Oh yeah, they're great, Maggie. You're right. I mean, not my normal cup of tea, but honestly, playing this, like I've watched people play Ace Attorney, and this is by far way less boring and more interactive than Ace Attorney from what I've seen. An incident known as the biggest and most awful, most tragic event in human history is drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque. Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but situations continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in.
Yeah, these games are not my usual cup of tea either, cause I'd fall asleep playing Ace Attorney.
Yeah, I actually watched. The only reason why I kept watching the streamer who was playing and stuff, he's a lawyer and stuff, and of course, he was like, as he's playing, he's like, man, he's like, Japanese legal system is different than American, but he would do it, but he would do like voices for every character and stuff like that while drinking whiskey and stuff like that, and that was the only reason why I watched him, because I tried watching normal gameplays because I was curious if I'd like it, and yeah, I kept falling asleep trying to watch Let's Plays of even one case of Ace Attorney. This community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet. It began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration.
Ace Attorney stays more to the actual legal kind of stuff.
Yeah, this is actually more interesting. This is a better storyline. It was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then, it was too late. The ends and means had vanished. The wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear, as if the area was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etats.
These are like getting to play in an actual anime, plus I like getting mad at Nagito for fucking with my case.
Oh yeah, exactly. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etats began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles.
Do you think Twitch would go after someone who played the mission No Russian on stream?
No Russian. From Call of Duty? I'm not sure. A war fought on principles, religion, and personal game. Honestly, if it's a video game, as long as it's like depicting like overly
I
like.
think it's banned.
Oh, is it banned? Never mind. I've never heard of that. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such helpless scenario? The only explanation is that the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they use them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair.
No Russian you sort of play as this group that kinda shoots up an entire airport.
Oh, okay, I got you. I thought it was because I know there's a Call of Duty level that caused so much controversy because you go undercover and you have to freaking open fire on a freaking airport. So I remember when that one came out, everybody was like losing their minds over it. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest and most awful and most tragic event in human history.
Yep, that's the mission.
Oh, okay. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. Oh, is that my phone? Yes. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was
Anyway, enough
freezing.
of that, it was just a random thought.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. And it was because I was freezing in this room. The biggest and most awful and most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What happened to them? Here comes Monokuma. I knew it!
No way!
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like that?
What?
Oh my, you don't like the manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough, what is this messed up manga? I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you
How many times do I have to
saying?
tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live a well-adjusted life in the outside world. I see, that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Well, as a headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate, but on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision, whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. He's trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island. There's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps no? That's definitely it. Whether or not this incident has really happened or not, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Plus, the organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. If they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they're able to do it, then I guess that's why they're called Ultimates. Then are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use, I'm going to freeze to death. I'm at my limit, I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Into the arms of Chiaki. Please, please in the arms of Chiaki. Damn it, no Chiaki. He was close, I'm nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? I don't know, we need to go talk to Morpheus and stuff. The Matrix is starting to leak through. Okay, so the garden room isn't opened up yet. Dojo's still open. Was there? Okay, now there are 2 rooms. 5B. I think I went to 5A earlier. I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see him.
Proceeds to activate bullet time mode and a bunch of red people appear.
Hey, yeah, exactly.
Jeez.
I went inside this room and that bastard bear is suddenly here. Keeps glancing at me. Wonder why. He's gonna be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to do that either.
Hiya!
Well, hello, Hajime. Hope you're doing pleasantly well.
Pung, pung.
Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasing
Super
well,
hot.
right?
Super hot. Super hot.
I actually, when I went down to see my brother and stuff on my vacation and stuff, he actually had an Oculus Rift and stuff, so I got to try out Beat Saber and Shooty Fruity, and I got to play the demo for Super Hot. I really want an Oculus Rift now. Not even gonna lie, that was fun as hell. What are you doing here?
No, no!
Another thing I need to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing mangas. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want.
Super fun.
Super Hot. Oh yeah, Super Hot was really fun. But Shooty Fruity was actually. I don't know if you played Shooty Fruity, Maggie. I don't even know if you have an Oculus. But there's a game on the Oculus Rift called Shooty Fruity, and it's ridiculously fun. You're showing that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your.
Xbox actually has a version of Super Hot. We have it or used to have it.
Oh, that's right. There are console versions of Super Hot. You don't have to just have it on the Oculus Rift. Or the Oculus. You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga, like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. Ooh, hot pot. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up and... What did you need to tell me? About the key piece of information you've been waiting for so long for.
What?
Surprise is about ultimate despair. Huh?
Oh, hot pot.
Yeah. I've done a hot pot once, but I don't think I did it right. I'm gonna have to go do it again, but I'm gonna have to have more people with me, so it'll be more interesting.
I have never had a hot pot.
They're actually pretty. It's good if you know what you're doing and you get the right stuff. I had no clue what I was doing. I just kind of freaking fumbled around with it, but it was still good nonetheless. Alright, even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. A high school girl?
yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Inoshima. Junko Inoshima.
Hey,
As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me!
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's definitely not. But it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans are obsessed with their philosophy and an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power.
phew.
Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who had been who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
What was their purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why did they cause an incident? He really isn't. Why did they cause the incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they just do that without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Lady Junko's it was Junko Inoshima's despair, huh? For Junko Inoshima, despair isn't about purpose or a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Inoshima as Junko Inoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie, Hajime. I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Inoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despairs by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. The idea that has been slammed right in their minds. And so the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether that was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko.
Sometimes I
Inoshima.
find it funny that people think every action has a reason to it. Something like hitting someone. Someone could hit someone for no reason.
I mean, that's true. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food for her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, and all in Junko and Inoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something like that crazy is possible.
what?
Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Final days.
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values, so this is true of famous people throughout history. What do you mean the final days? What happened to the Reserve Department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. So the 2,357 students in the Reserve were...
By the way, I'm just saying random things right now, cause I don't know what to talk
Oh,
about.
it's perfectly fine, Scarlet. And so, the 2,357 students of the Reserve Department all committed mass suicide. Huh? Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded, huh? Is that me?
Damn it!
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate Fairy, Junko Inoshima? Hey, it doesn't even scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard!
Junko Inoshima is already dead. Huh? Ultimate Fairy has been added. Wait, how does he know that? Hey, forget, is it true what you said? Junko and Inoshima are really dead?
Huh?
What, you didn't see? There's a book called Manga for Morons Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait. Was that... was that about you said the killing school life? And killings are involved... As I call the mastermind, took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat
Well,
her.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. The killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived and managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
The manga about killing school life, it was drawn on a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the killing school life was Junko Inoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Inoshima is dead.
like...
Turns out the killing school life was part of the whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope Peak Academy, and she took away their memories just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing.
So...
The students of Hope Peak Academy were widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan stopped Junko Inoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap after being overcome by the despair she created. She took her own life. Then Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko Inoshima isn't alive anymore. then who is our enemy?
It sounds like corpse party.
Huh. If Junko Nishino is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the
Except
followers...
wider scale.
Fair enough. Are all the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings were involved and resemble the killing school life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit.
If the students from Hope Speed Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. But this is really an imitation. Are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island? Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life? Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
Ooh,
One step at a
how
time, you're getting closer to clearing my
exciting.
character route. You're not making any sense again.
Well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information from the outside and inside. I'll raise the flag. I'll raise them flags like crazy. Man, he's being super crazy.
What?
I'm surprised. You want to hear about the Ultimate Despairs again? No, I don't really need you to.
Hey.
Even though the term Ultimate Despair originally, it was actually a term used to describe Junko Inishima, the original Ultimate Despair. He started on his own. As a former Ultimate Despair, she created Despair, brimming with charm and humor. Created Ultimate Despairs. Her connection is the main reason this became a treasure. You don't have to keep explaining.
What?
It's fine already. It's fine already? I'm just getting to the good part. Good part or not, I've already heard this from you before. Old building, 4th floor, it changed. Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. So son, what's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided I'm not going to be surprised. That's right, there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this.
Yeah, no, this is totally normal, basically real life.
Exactly, the most realistic game ever. Akane's twitching her nose like a beast examining her surroundings. Hey, what's happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. What do you mean, who?
So...
I don't know, it's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. The Monokuma did something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again, this time. He seriously raised flags. It was like a music room. I feel like I can see something strange. There's words floating in the air. It's like a hologram, right? Floating letters forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope Peaks Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by Ultimate Despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko Inishima rallying them. In worst case scenario, you must prevent a repeating of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope Peaks Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Hope Peak Academy, 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who is part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. Oh, my ear itches. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest and most awful tragic event in human history was really true, then the world isn't normal anymore? Maybe? I'm starting to feel like this.
Has Hajime never played the first Danganronpa?
He must not. He must be some kind of troglodyte who doesn't like good games. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we lost.
God, he's not favorite main character anymore. Ugh.
Feels like some sort of monument. Why would it be a monument in the music room? Not just that, the mark engraved. Ow. Not just that, the mark engraved in the monument is a symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Well, that symbol is a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest and most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope Peaks Academy, we are among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up.
I have never actually seen The Matrix.
Huh. Honestly, if you watch The Matrix, watch the first one and just stop there. The second and third one stuff, I thought the story wasn't horrible, but the graphics were freaking bad. Like, it was like really crappy CGI and stuff. The first one is in my opinion, had the best story and the best action sequences, because it was all like normal people doing stuff, even if it was wire fighting and stuff, rather than having a weird, crappy looking CGI character freaking doing a whole bunch of crappy CGI fight scenes. Yeah, it's on our side at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. If that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. Now, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest and most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko Inishima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this
Who
research?
remembers Tron?
I remember Tron. I remember the attempt at a Tron sequel. I watched the crap out of Tron when I was a kid, because it came on freaking reruns on the Disney Channel late at night. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island? Mentioned in the email. What's that about? The only Future Foundation we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way the research facility, if there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. However, somehow, there are still so many mysteries.
I kinda wanna see Tron again.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. Like I said, I remember growing up watching that. I got poop in my eyes. Why does this keep slinging poop in my eyes every time I walk out? Where'd Bazumbas go? She's still here.
In GTA there is a Tron bike game mode you can play.
Oh, nice.
I think Hajime needs glasses. He should learn from you.
Why should he learn from me? Oh, bye, Usami. Oh, wow. Holy crap, 200 Monokuma coins. Century Potpourri, Menacing Focus. Nice. Yeah. I guess I need to talk to her. Oh, here we go. Feels different from a classroom.
Maybe.
Probably an office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. Yeah, seriously, simp boy. Blackboard. Something written on the blackboard. What's written here? This is subjects. Hyoko, that was her name, not Hyoko. Ow. This is subject written on the blackboard in large letters just below. Are names I've seen before. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Wait, she looks much older. Doesn't look like a little girl. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard below that. Hyoko Sayonji. It's written here. What is this newspaper? She looks much older. What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Sanjini. This can't mean the same Hyoko,
I really
right?
don't get why that word is banned on Twitch.
I don't know what word because nothing popped through on my chat. I mean, Hyoko we knew. She was much smaller and looked more childlike, and it was pretty much her defining feature.
Top 10 glitches in the Matrix.
But the photo in this newspaper, in a way I can see the resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and figure is too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean?
Huh?
This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hyoko Sayonoji here. Oh, then Hyoko has an older sister with the same first name and last name? An older sister with the same first name and last name?
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it yourself. That's not Hyoko. Did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Man.
Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She didn't have an older sister. Hyoko is Sanoji. Sanoji is an only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative. There's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you
That's
saying?
Hyoko. Huh?
Of course not!
What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body
no,
like
chat,
this.
I didn't say anything banned in chat. I'm talking about what you called him. What I am talking about, this is very normal. This game has nothing go on about its simulation. What is this farm simulator? Get out of town with that.
I will not get out of town with that. I'll say right here in the country. Oh, and simp? Simp is... You don't understand why simp's banned? Oh, simp's banned and stuff because a bunch of freaking...
Oh, Pomimini.
Oh, yeah, Pokimane and her freaking simp following and stuff. Freaking got a whole bunch of butt hurt and stuff. And freaking got that word banned and stuff because dudes were simping out hard and stuff to her and other freaking e-thoughts.
Oh, I mean, I kinda get it, but it's stupid.
It's stupid they banned the word. I mean, it is... Well, I mean, everything that people keep criticizing for is true. But yeah, like, it's dumb the word's banned and stuff. But then again, there's a lot of things that Twitch banned and stuff like that because of my feelings. So, like, I can't remember. There's like one word. Like, there's a simple word and stuff that was banned and stuff. But I know, like, if you get caught doing the OK symbol and stuff, and like an emote or anything like that, that immediately gets banned as hate speech. And don't forget, there's a there are Twitch moderators and stuff like that out there who are part of like this guidelines and community stuff, and that individual is very interesting. So I don't want to say too much and stuff before I get the ban hammer on me, because they get their feelings hurt. Ah, screw it. It's some weird deer chick. It
You
does.
mean where you put your thumb and pointer in the shell of an O?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, the OK symbol and stuff like will get you banned because it's a white power hate symbol now. But no, like it was like last year or the year before and stuff. But there's this Twitch safety and guidelines moderator and stuff, and it was a transgender person from male to female. Okay, so they identify as a woman now, but they also identify as a male deer. So yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. You want to be a woman, but you're also claiming to be a male deer. But yeah, that moderator straight up said that she was just gonna start banning people if they look if she didn't like them and stuff like that. Like Twitch got a bunch of backlash to the point to where like, well, they really don't have final say. We'll actually have to have like they're not a part of Twitch staff and everything. They're just volunteering to help out.
I won't judge you. Identify how you wanna identify. No problems here with me, honestly.
Nah, I really don't have an issue with that, except when they decide that they're gonna start targeting people and stuff who they don't like and stuff, and then claim it as hate speech, no matter what they say. Like it was a whole huge backlash. Like she was sitting there saying that all the straight white men and all the conservatives were gonna freaking be immediately freaking kicked off Twitch and stuff like that. Like she was basically gonna like sound like she was like doing like a call to arms to ban everybody she doesn't like and stuff and has a problem with inherently on just the way they look or identify and stuff like that. It's just like one of those things like, wait a minute, you want us to accept you, but you're not going to accept anybody else? No, it was a huge, big controversy to where Twitch had to go, hey, we're going to backpedal. Like, they don't have final say. They don't have ban stuff. They're just gonna help us report people. They're just gonna help report people, and we'll go through and review and have final say. Like it was a huge big deal and stuff like that. Because I was like, oh crap, like I might get banned pretty quickly. I mean, she's famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Ooh, I remember that crap.
Yeah, Maggie, yeah. Yeah, that was some insane crap and stuff, but yeah.
I mean, if you get banned for this, then that would be stupid. Cause honestly, see this as a teachable moment.
Well, I mean, if you get banned for doing something dumb, it's one thing. Like I mean, I believe in the freedom of speech, and you should be able to say anything, no matter how offensive, as long as it's not a direct threat to somebody. I believe you should be able to say it, because honestly, if you're saying something disgusting that I don't agree with, guess what? I'm gonna walk the opposite direction and ignore you. Because even if you're not, whether you're talking to me or not and stuff, I can tune you out and go on. You can say whatever you want. But people are so freaking sensitive and butthurt. Like if you say, "Hey, that guy looks stupid," this guy in the next state over is like, "I'm offended at that. You can't say that." I'm like, no, shut up. But yeah, just going around banning people and stuff just because they're not you and stuff is really retarded. Uh-oh, I said a bad word. Uh-oh, 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 that was retarded of me. Uh-oh, I did it again! Ugh. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? She's dead. She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm feeling white.
Regardless, all the clues I've provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth? If this is the truth, then Hyoko in this newspaper, she filled out. Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey, hey!
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad.
It says subjects. Maybe it means there's some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? I'm just saying it out loud. Makes it sound. It sounds messed up. What experiment? Some kind of experiment. It would have
Anyway,
been.
I guess let's get off that train. Sorry for asking, but it was kind of an informative moment, since I pretty much stayed off social media pretty much most my life.
Oh, okay. That's fair. And yeah, I've been on social media and stuff, but you're not missing anything. I have Facebook to keep up with friends and family, and I legitimately only use my Twitter and stuff to promote my my streaming and stuff like that, and that's about it. But then again, there are a lot of dumpster. I'm not gonna lie. I like to watch drama and stuff like that sometimes and watch dumpster fire. So every now and again, I'm like, oh, there's a dumpster fire. I want to watch. And then I get far enough down, I'm like, I regret watching this dumpster fire. I'm a bad human being, but I can't look away now. Some kind of experiment, would it mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under a list of subjects. What kind of experiment was it?
Casual
What's
has
going
OnlyFans.
on?
I do not have an OnlyFans. Nobody wants to see. No one wants to see this naked. Trust me. And no one wants to see me in a freaking lewd cosplay either. Yeah, what's going on? It better not have anything to do with time travel.
I mean, watching stuff like that is kind of funny to watch, I won't lie.
Yeah. Okay, so Hajime, Chiaki,
Oh yeah, I'm
Kazuichi.
paying $2 for them made pics.
That's degenerate and gross, Maggie.
Top.
Top. Hajime, Chiaki, Kazuichi, Akane, Sonya, Peko, Ibuki, Mikan, Mahiru, Ultimate Impersonator, Imposter, Gundam, Nagito, Teru, Nekamaru, Fuihiko. Extremely overwhelming portraits hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen this before, but the name etched in the placard says Hope Academy founder Izuru Kamakura? What? Founder of Hope Speed Academy, and his name is Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. He looks ugly as hell. Flowers on top of the desk? Plus they look strange to me. Are my eyes just tired?
Starlet Pro 783 played at for 0 bits.
Thank you for the applause. I am validated. There are letters floating in the air like music from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess you should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko Inishima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko Inishima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything for the sake of the shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound like a peaceful at all. I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much an all-out war. If the remnants of despair were the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Despair. With this, you totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall now go on to the next stage. Next stage? Ah, come on. Is there no Monokumas hidden around in here? There he is.
Huh? Are you serious?
313, yeah. Damn it, not again! The hallway is different from the last time. Guess that flag Monokuma mentioned raised and moved to a different hallway this last. How can they do that? No matter, now's not the time to be confused about that. Thinking about it, just going to waste my energy.
Wow, when did this game get so normal?
Yeah, this is
Trophy,
normal life.
Congratulations. You've received 100
That's a
messages
wonderful
today.
100th
Regress
message,
green chat.
Maggie. Kudos. Hey, look, a window. It's not
That
attached
was
to anything.
perfect.
Hey, look, there's windows all over the place. They're just not attached to anything.
Seeing this makes me think of the Maze Runner.
Oh, yeah. Dang it. I need to finish those movies. I've only watched the first one. I waited for the third one to come out. And then we kept trying to watch them with Mini Nerd and stuff, but she was still too little. Like, she was still getting spooked on and stuff, so we never did watch them. And I think I have the second one downloaded. I can't remember. Did they ever come out with the third one, or did it stop at the second one? There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. Hard to think a room like this actually existed inside a school. Yeah, when a floating billiard table, yeah. Hope the Academy seal on it. It says confidential, big
There
secret,
are
right?
only 3 Maze Runner movies, and then the person who plays Thomas is in another movie. I think it was called Love and Monsters. I don't remember.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to go back and rewatch the first Maze Runner, and then then finish some 3 movies. Why would an important document be here? Because it's like Maze Runner Scorched Trials, and I'll have to check out the third one. I'm even asking a question like that. Obviously, Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the hope.
Universal Studios Japan is getting a Demon Slayer ride.
I will never probably make it to Japan, unfortunately. I want to go, though. That's some bull crap right there. It needs to be in the U.S. That way I can con someone and let me going with me so we can go ride the crap out of that thing.
Still need to watch Demon Slayer.
Oh, Demon Slayer is good, Scarlet. And the movie's really good, too.
It's gonna be the Mugen Train. Why can't it be here?
Exactly. Just let it go from coast to coast and let us get our fix. Oh, by the way, Maggie. Mini Nerd is hitting the extreme weirdo side of being a weeb. So my brother, while she was down there, my brother introduced her to a new game because my brother, he really likes Jeeps, like Jeep Grand Cherokee, the vehicle. Well, so he got Mini Nerd and Tiny Nerd along with my niece, all to start like calling out Jeeps instead of like yellow punch buggy, like, oh, red Jeep, silver Jeep, gray Jeep. And so Mini Nerd's sitting there, and so my dad had just bought like an older Jeep and stuff that he wanted to use like to go on like mountain mudding and mountain trails and stuff like that. And it's a tan color. I'm sitting there riding along behind my dad because he moved the Jeep so I could park at his house. So we're driving along. He's gonna drop it on my brother's house and stuff. And next you know, Mini Nerd just starts.
When you say the weird side of anime, what do you mean exactly? Can you hint at it?
Like she's fangirling. Like don't get me wrong, like it's cute and everything, but she's like getting to almost that weird fangirly thing stuff where she hates Mineta from My Hero Academia, but she saw some steamy pictures and stuff. She's like, why do I think he's so cute all of a sudden? So I started teasing her, telling her, I'm like, did you get... That goes...
Okay then.
Yeah, it's whatever. I just mainly give her... But she's like weebing out a lot, which is fine.
Ha 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 ha.
Which is fine. She's like, I feel weird for liking him. He's like, why do they have to draw him so cute? I'm like, oh, do you need some grape juice? She's like,
Ha 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 ha.
so she'd reach over there and start punching me and stuff. I'm like, I start walking along and stuff, and I find like a purple ball. I'm like, hey, it's your boy toy. And she just like freaking, Dad! Whack, 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 whack. Anyways, so we're driving behind my dad's tan Jeep. And Mini Nerd just starts losing it. She is cackling. She can't hardly breathe because she's laughing so hard. I'm like, what is your issue? She's like, tan Jeep, bro. I'm like, what? I'm like, did you just... Tan Jeep, bro.
Ha 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 ha.
Tan Jeep, bro. Tanjiro. So she now, every time she saw a tan Jeep, she's like, Tanjiro Jeep, or tan Jeep, bro. Like, so she told my brother, which, funny enough, my brother and dad, they know nothing about anime, even though we're Japanese. My grandma's full-blooded Japanese, and they never got into anime, which is funny. And I'm whiter skinned than my dad and stuff like that. And he's like, I have no idea what the anime. The Amy me? What are you kids talking about? I'm like, alright, boomer, calm down. But, yeah, Mini Nerd made a pun out of seeing my dad's tan Jeep. She's like, tan Jeep, bro. And she kept going on with like, Tanjiro, I see Tanjiro everywhere. I'm like, oh my god, Mini Nerd. Like, that one and stuff, that pun and stuff, I couldn't even help but laugh at and stuff. I'm like, but she is like, dying from her own joke and stuff. And I think that what made it even funnier and stuff to me is that she was laughing harder at her own joke than anybody else was. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. Many years, Hope's Peak Academy was conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits. Oh yeah, boy toy. Yeah, I gave her crap off and on for a few days about her being full of grape juice, or she just needed her grape squeeze and stuff like that. And she like didn't even realize and stuff and slapped on a purple shirt she got from I think my mom or her.
That's so funny.
Yeah. And then she's just like, I'm like, hey, look, you're wearing your favorite color. Grape, right? And she just freaking starts blushing, getting pissed. She's like, I will embarrass you so bad the next time you try to talk to a girl you think is cute. I go, sugar, Daddy is shameless. It's like, what do you mean? I'm like, Daddy has no shame, so go ahead. I can just play it off as you're just some weirdo kid that just thinks I'm their dad. I go, I can disown you in a heartbeat and stuff and walk away and just like, hey, someone lost their kid. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been an Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. Full of difficult technical terms, I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression in my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope Speak Academy was behind something like that. I really don't get it, but there's something about these words. True hope. Hope's Cultivation Plan has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Blah, blah, blah. Nice for me, so it looks like the comfortable agreement to sleep on. Oh, that's mean. Nice, firm-looking leather sofa. It looks like it'd be comfortable for anyone to sleep on. Oof. Rip Sakura. They have a magazine here: fashion, motorcycle, martial arts, sports, computer, travel. There's even a magazine about cameras. Mahiru would have been happy to see this. Dartboard, but still a school, right? Or did Monokuma randomly make this place?
They knew what they were doing. The developers are evil.
They are.
I mean, yet it may look comfy, but that doesn't mean it is comfy.
You got a point there, Scarlet. This hologram again, what does this one say? Like another email passage. Regarding the report you gave the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them. We have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we are sexually acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It has been reported that some are wounded. It seems certain that they have survived under harsh conditions.
Comfy enough to go to sleep on and never wake up.
After a nice, warm protein shake. Night, night. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that there are...
I'm your bestie.
Yeah... For the sake of the greater good. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others, so we decided to entrust them to the survivors of the Killing School life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything for the sake of a future filled with hope. Inquiring them and place them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why are we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
My, Hajime, you keep worrying like that, you're going to get a toothache and a collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyways?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like it. They're the Future Foundation emails. I thought they made for perfect clues, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that.
Hey Maggie, can I send you a pic real quick and can you read the text in it?
Whoever is controlling you seems to possess many talents.
No, no!
Well, who cares about me anyways? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening now.
Yes, sir.
No, sir. Maybe, sir. Dirt. What the hell? Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. Pretty much used to it by now, but even so, what's this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, it's totally disconnected from reality.
Yeah, no, this is normal, not head hurting at all.
Oh, it's so cute. Chippy me.
It smells.
Very close. Someone is coming. Connie switching her nose and examining their surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
Definitely real
Late night
close.
TN.
Oh, yeah. Late night tonight and stuff. I don't have work in the morning. They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut's telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see, my gut feeling is... They're both.
Yo!
He's right, they're both. Both? What do you mean?
You.
I don't know any details, just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. Must be a library. One can remember there's something here too. I should hurry up and find it.
This brings back memories.
It looks familiar for some reason. I don't know why. Wait, is this where... Oh, this is the library from P5. It's hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt that it's another clue.
Yeah, weirdest dash of you.
I know. The Future Foundation...
I'm going to kill you.
The Future Foundation, 4th Division...
My boy I.
To Future Foundation, 14th Division, Makoto Nagai. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing is a serious act of treason, do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive.
I mean, never heard of that name.
Never. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories.
Salvaged data, the Mo War was fought for the rights of lowlies to live freely. Fighting against the reign of normies, they indeed fought to protect people.
According to salvage data, the Mo War was fought for the right of lollies to live freely, fighting against the reign of normies. They indeed fought to protect people. That's some interesting text. The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of the future filled with hope. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Nagai, but he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Makoto is a bad guy.
I can post it in Discord later, casual. It's just some text from this game I play.
Oh, okay.
It's nay eggy.
Gotcha. Oh geez, really? Oh. I'll go back in here. I didn't look up. Hey, wait a minute, you weren't in here a second ago.
This hurts my head so much, oh my god.
Yeah. Bahika, when did you come here?
Huh?
What do you mean? I've been here the whole time. I just felt like there wasn't anyone in here.
Huh?
Are you sure you're not thinking of some other room?
Well,
Well, don't worry about it. It makes sense that you start to lose your bearings in a place like this. Yeah, that's probably it. Nuh-uh, mofo. You were not in here.
One SEC okay, flipped my monitor, okay, cool, normal game.
Yep, normal game, of course. Normal game, normal real life. This is how it looks when I wake up in the morning every day. This is normal. So normally. To be. Or not to
Anywhere I
be.
should put it specifically casual, cause it is a picture of the game with the text at the bottom.
You can just put it in the watch party suggestions. That's where a lot of the normal stuff just goes. Oh, didn't I just walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but this looks like a laundry room. There's no use in worrying about it, but I was in the school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. There you are.
No.
God cost so many coins.
Yeah, I got 200 just for having the Usami Tamagotchi. It was like a tablet computer, but it looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? Picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo World Program. Neo World Program. This Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. Oh, Neo World Program has another name. The Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and
What
administration.
are the coins good for exactly?
You can buy you can go buy gifts. So when you go and hang out with your classmates and everything, you can give them a gift and stuff, and it'll like open up more dialogue and stuff like that, and get you a crystal or some kind of shard and stuff that you can go buy skill points with. Or you can give them to your Tamagotchi pet and stuff, make her full of hope and take away the despair and stuff, where you get extra bonuses and stuff like that. The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World Program, individuals such as Ultimate Programmer, Ultimate Neurologist, and Ultimate Therapist. Wait a minute. The Ultimate Programmer, that'd be... What is the freaking crossdresser from the first game? I can't remember her name. We're among the many we're among
Chihiro.
Chihiro, that's right. Chihiro. Cause Chihiro was the Ultimate Programmer, but Chihiro died. Or among many talented people who researched results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World Program also allows the subject to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World Program has another feature. It can replace memories from the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, is it possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks totally personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program, so that everything around me turn black. The synthetic virtual world program, feeling emptiness like everything being tainted. Feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing till all I feel is despair. I screamed loudly, as if confirming the sound of my
Who
own
remembers
voice.
Bakugan? It was one of my all-time favorites besides Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh while growing up.
I watch catch an episode or two of Bakugan every now and again. Honestly, like until mini nerds started watching Pokemon stuff, I never watched anything except for the very, very first movie. And I watched the crap out of Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. But eventually it got a little repetitive and I just kind of stopped watching. I played the card game though for a while. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that. This is no way something that's crazy. This actually exists.
Nice!
Gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. This is all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me too? Beam bomb beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop boop.
Hiya!
How are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game.
This is normal.
Oh yeah. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them.
I mean with Yu-Gi-Oh here you know the main character was going to win pretty much every time with no tension in the first series of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I mean even so, like the first season, then the second
They
season.
rarely or never really lost a battle.
Yeah, but then like they started like getting more and more off in the weeds and stuff like that. I was like, okay, this is the Egyptian god. Okay, you end the season with the ultimate combination. Oh, new season. The ultimate combination is somehow no longer valid. Yeah, and honestly, I like playing the game. Like I have the card game on my phone. All my cards and stuff like that are all freaking. I got screwed over by a card shop owner and stuff like that, and so I lost out probably about $1,000 worth of freaking Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I could have sold myself, but I tasked him with doing it and stuff, and then he just took the cards and blocked me on Facebook. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it throbbing? Look forward to it. This hallway. When we first arrived, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Okay. Stop it. Stop it! Thank you. No, I said stop it.
The card game is fun, I'm just not the best at it.
Yeah, I hear you. Which I didn't realize that when you have the card game on your phone, if you uninstall
I have
it...
the number cards version.
The number cards version. I just didn't, because when I had the card game on my phone and stuff, I like played it enough to where I had a lot of unlocks and stuff like that. I didn't realize that when you uninstall it, all your data is dumped out and stuff, and so when you go to reinstall it again, you start over from scratch. All your card catalog's gone. All your freaking decks
Like
you built are gone.
Utopia and Utopia Ray stuff like that.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I know the physical, when I actually played and stuff, the physical deck that I built and stuff like that was based around the status effect and stuff where I couldn't be touched, and my jar creatures. I had one creature and stuff that when it triggered and stuff, it did damage. I had like all these like jar creatures that had flip effects and stuff, and one of them like straight out flipped the entire, restarted the entire game. And I'd always do that when my buddy started winning stuff. I flipped the entire game, basically like wipe all the both sides of the board and stuff like that, and then freaking just automatically freaking have cards that would freaking come into my hand to short change it.
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite, which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real.
Normal. This actually happened to my buddy Tom once.
Until Mark shot him in downtown Detroit. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh my.
Huh? I'm not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? The placebo effect and nocebo effect. Why did I feel the need to talk about that?
Flip cards are pretty good. Maybe we should play Duel Links sometime.
Yeah, I've got a decent dragon deck built on
We don't
Duel
talk
Links.
about that day. It was a dark time in the casual kun the anime lore.
I mean, the casual kun anime lore is still going, so I mean, it's still there. The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all the hope will disappear. Yeah, I have the Duel Links on my phone and stuff. I think we can play cross-platform with it.
Should I use the data I have on my phone or laptop? Laptop would be a bit more on the weaker side.
I see all my data is on the phone. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something like this big could be floating like this. What in the world is it? The moment I looked at that object. Hey, it's alter ego. Welcome to the Neo World program. A floating person is talking to me. Hey, wait, hey, they ripped off Assassination Classroom. Who is this? No, is this even a person in the first place? Oh, I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence
I like
program.
using Slifer the Sky Dragon. Summoning him is fun when I just wanna overkill an enemy with 7k attack.
See, yeah, I have that, but I have like a bunch of I have effects that boost my dragons and stuff, and then what I do and stuff is I have a dragon and stuff that I think it's for, yeah, whenever I sacrifice to bring it out to the field and stuff like that, it automatically takes half of the attack power of whatever creature was sacrificed to bring it out and stuff, and tacks it onto his own attack and stuff. And then his other ability and stuff is that even if a creature is in face down defense position and stuff like that, it still does damage normally and
this game
stuff.
Was 3 years before Assassination Classroom, so they copied Danganronpa.
No, that's not how it works. Assassination Classroom came first, and Persona 5 came first, and then what other bullshit can I spew? The Simpsons did it even firster than that. And yeah, like, anyways, back to Scarlet and stuff. Yeah, so I'll go in there. I'll get my dragon like nearly 5.
Oh, so you just wish to die?
No, I just wish to watch the world burn. So I'll go out there with my giant dragon, so like and just pop their freaking.
Summoning number cards is pretty easy, so you should be careful with them.
Gotcha. Not gonna lie, like I've got on and played online and stuff with people and stuff, and they just freaking they raffle stomp me in 3 turns and stuff like that because they have the best built decks. Period. I would like to. It would make me happy if you call me Alter Ego. That's the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk? Well, what are you? Alter Ego, Artificial Intelligence Program? I'm the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence, in fact. My existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building stuff, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it, this is a feeling that from earlier. This floating, like hovering above feet. Can't feel my feet above the ground. It's like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? Neo World program is admitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental
Literally, I
stage.
could summon Utopia with only 2 cards of the same level. Now I could use that to maybe get something better, but it sort of depends on the effect of the card.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I just know that people have been playing it longer, they know the ins and outs and stuff, and they get their deck built and stuff, and it's just like, hi, I'm just kind of floating around over here. Okay, well, we're going to beat you in 2 turns. Alright, never mind. Good game. Only the data that we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means that the data detailing Jabberwock Island, there is still where the research facility is located. That's why the previous Jabberwock Island's cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I'm to answer your question, where is this place? The place would be most likely Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on your circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus stuff, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems that the launch was rushed. Because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I really don't know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply an overseer of the Neo program world. Most of his words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There's no way for me to acknowledge that it was the truth. It would make me much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? Your program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope. But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step towards replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to, and from there you upload memories obtained in the virtual world, moving memories of any time period you set it to. So Munakuma is right, we did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? And there's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope Peaks Academy while it's still in the experimental stage. I'm sure there's a very good reason. Unfortunately, I do not know what's happening in the outside world, I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Is that Usami? Is that what Usami is supposed to be? Can you tell me more about the observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer and the teacher role has been given to the authority to influence you all. The observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority, so Well, they seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? For example, a teacher creates rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they created, there's no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed a world when the violence shouldn't have. It changes a world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. Outside world has become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but the function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole my portion of my abilities, which contained my authority to build the world. It was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably freaking out talking about Monokuma Rock in the funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego showed an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell her just by communicating with her, which means this is supposed to be that this virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego. If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? Artificial intelligence waging attack against one another? It's so freaking irritating. But how did the virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It is impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly bought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility, and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that is most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility. The only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that that's what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Observers. But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So it has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, it needs to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey!
Okay,
Come on now!
Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you.
How strange.
You're gonna say something. If you're gonna say something more supposed to exist between life and death, the death of yourself is inevitable. So it can be parallel to the fluctuation based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm changes the result of being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world, and the situation from the context invites your death and 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 death. Hey. Death, 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 death. Whoa!
Monokuma stuffed.
Hey, look at that! Now it's Makotard. Huh? What the heck? What the heck just happened? You're right. You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe you can't hear my voice from this side. I'm currently talking to the world through Alter Ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we're forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including the shutdown request. The New World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear or see me. Just who's this guy anyways? Is he our ally? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. That's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it's too late. It's not just a virus either. I can't say for sure, but that program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037? That's the number that we found at Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you guys finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observers might end up going rogue. That's the reason why I left that 11037 password in the place where the teacher role would not have been able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyways, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting the wheel to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. Oh my god.
When did Makoto get smart?
Oh, Makotard. That's from the first death in the freaking first game. Because even though it looked like 11037, it was that pop star chick and stuff was actually writing the name of her killer behind her back.
Yeah, the Leon code, it's sad but a really nice touch.
It really is. It hurts. Every protagonist waifu gets killed. I had 2 of them in this game. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they're going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean that he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? Worst case scenario, where an observer who is on the role... In a worst case scenario where an observer who is the role of teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence. Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this so you guys can choose your own independently of an observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority and stuff, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people in order to do that. I need to somehow get that number. Also flischen kakawaka nyanya flischen during kinkamba yashibioki toki death. I'm tripping on AC. Oh. Death. Huh?
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime. What was that weirdness just now? Nothing really. I see.
Anyway.
Oh well. Anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. Because Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with the guy just now. You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best, huh? What do we have to do our best at? Mystery gets solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. What are we supposed to do with that truth? Is it really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear, but still, do we really need to work hard and do our
I
best?
wish Persona was this connected sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. That would be nice if like all the games had all tied in together. Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything else was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had experience even though we had experienced something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't it all be meaningless too? The world flipped over, becomes so irrational. What am I supposed to do? 11037. Shutdown sequence.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam! Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy! See you soon!
Shut your whore donkey mouth up. Red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what all this means right now. For now, I just need to finish this. Just to focus on that. I'm gonna go back to bed. This is the dorms. Let me back in. You're not gonna let me in the dorms? Let me go buy some shit so I can freaking make friends with people. Let me go. No. I haven't saved it in a while. He means this red door, right? Do I just have to go in there? If I do, will this all be finished? I'm still tripping on acid. 01100001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100. Huh, this place.
Yo.
Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
Seems like this is going to be the final place.
However,
This place is trial field. We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door at the ancient ruins leads to.
Hey.
Seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building up until now.
Damn it.
Looks like we were dreaming or something. If this is a dream, then this too very. So you
welcome.
finally arrived. Congratulations, you guys are the very first ones to ever beat this game. After stopping
I
by,
have a card I can summon with just 2 monsters, and its effect allows me to attack twice, and I can have 2 on the field.
Damn. Yeah, that's one of them. Push my poop right back in there card combos. After stopping by Hope's Peak Academy, you finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site with the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island. You can give it a fancy name, graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before.
Stupid fool!
From before!
Phew.
The trial field actually inspired... This trial field actually inspired the one from before, so in a way this place is the original.
Hey, hey!
Who cares? Graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course.
Of course, if that's what you guys decide.
Huh?
If what we decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel. Compared to the other trials and stuff, the rules are much simpler this time.
Yes, indeed.
There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? All you have to do is choose one of them and press it. All of you cast your vote. Whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words,
Which means that everyone who has died up until now will have their votes treated as absences.
Then,
And the result is based on our majority vote.
hmm.
Ahem. If graduate is chosen by majority vote, from there an event that's kind of like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin. Even this is so stupid majority vote, the result will be pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. Can we press it now, right?
No.
No, you can't do that yet.
Hmm.
I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? You will be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up with the who the hell cares. I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
My, which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know. What? Well, what does that mean? It won't end with just a majority
That's
vote?
right!
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
Damn it!
So if we vote, you're saying you won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Well...
Well, I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
No way!
But you don't have to worry, there's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. It's merely a formality, I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be. He's doing it because that's how it has to be. Doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He too has a limit. Is this what Alter Ego is talking about?
Anyway,
even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it and solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes from here, and everyone will move on to the graduation program. Well, why do we even have to go through something that's so dumb? Well, that is, you said that you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time then. Who's the main cast? Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
that is...
There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We're the only ones who are involved, you know?
So annoying.
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
You pissed me off.
Hold on, what's with that chump comment?
I can't ignore that.
And it's not important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't forgive
How dare you
you.
treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, sear my power before your memories.
I actually have a way of getting a blue eyes on the field in my first turn, but it's a draw gamble.
Oh jeez, gotcha. Alright, while this is saved, I'm gonna go grab a drink. Yeah, I like playing like with weird combos like that and stuff. Not so much on Yu-Gi-Oh because I'm never really good at it or had the cards and stuff, but Magic and stuff I always try to figure out the most dumb and broken combos. No, that's the only one I can get, so screw it.
I played Magic like once and I borrowed a deck someone made and it was broken as all heck.
Oh yeah, actually, like the way I play and stuff, I actually found a few infinite. I busted out a infinite combo and stuff like that, and freaking, and then I play a Magic Arena, the online version of it and stuff, and I actually got the. I actually was able to pop off my. On Magic Arena and stuff, I just build all sorts of wacky decks because I get bored and stuff since I don't actually have to pay for the cards. But made some infinite combos and stuff like that, and I made people just straight out rage quit. They wouldn't even finish the match even though they were dying. Oh, good lord, I gotta turn the freaking AC on. Hold on, I gotta open my vent. Yeah, because I know there's some older legacy combos and stuff like that that you can. It's called like Channel Fireball, and there's actually like a website and a store and stuff called Channel Fireball, but the combo is called Channel Fireball, and you literally, if you won the coin toss, you had the right cards in hand, stuff, you could win turn 1 without your opponent being able to play a single card. It was the most OP, luck of the draw freaking things there were and stuff. It was ridiculous.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Huh? This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
And that lie will become truth. But no way I can leave it unanswered. Dang it! Oh, good lord. Oh, virtual, okay. Dang it. This guy was... Damn it. Really? I need an R. Now I need a T. Okay, I want my T.
I was playing Duel Links against another streamer, and they summoned a Dark Magician girl and I think a Dark Magician, and I had like 1 card on the field, or maybe 2, and I had an enemy controller, so to save myself I used the enemy controller to take their Dark Magician until the end phase and used their Dark Magician as a meat shield.
Good lord. Crap. I'm gonna die before I can even get this. Good night. Anyways, oh, nice. Very
This
nice.
world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Hey!
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Are you friggin' serious?
Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now? That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know! The all-in-your-minds trope makes you feel such cruel despair! But who cares? I've
Things
revived
to
all
do
the
that I needed to
suspense and
sacrifice a
mystery with
monster to
just
take their
one
monster.
line!
Oh, gotcha. Of course, there's always a cost to do crazy combos like that.
'Cause it's a game!
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game!
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game!
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game!
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game!
Don't fuck with me! That's not even possible!
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games. So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm